And welcome to Wally Post Gymnasium. We're on 1010 KSIR out of Fort Morgan, Colorado. I'm Michael Murphy. We had a little technical difficulty getting a shift over. We're sorry about that. The game just started, no score, as Kent Denver and the Brush Beet Diggers here at Wally Post. The Beet Diggers will be going left to right on your radio dial. The Kent Denver Sun Devils will be going right to left on your radio dial. Kent Denver, the home team, the higher seed. They're wearing their white uniforms. The Brush Beet Diggers in their maroon and gold uniforms, and a foul called underneath on the rebound against Rob Casey. That'll be Rob's first foul. As we get things underway here, I will try to get things back on track as far as sponsors and everything that we need to get done. Pass on the inside, Rosenbrock, drive shot, no good. Rebound pulled down on the far side by Casey. Bring it down the lane, drive down the lane, shot up and out of bounds. It'll remain Sun Devil basketball. It came off of Leachman. Nice block down low. 7:09 left here in the first quarter. No score so far. The Sterling Tigers boys won earlier. They will be in the game tomorrow. Travel called against number 35, Stone Delaney. The turnover will bring it back to the Beet Diggers. They'll go 3/4 of the court. And Garcia will bring it down for the Beet Diggers across half court. Garcia, the far side. Leachman in the corner, going to launch a three. Got it! Nice shot from the corner. Noah Leachman puts the Tigers on top 3-0. Ball brought across by Will Bullock. They'll go to the far elbow. Now top of the key, handed off to Delaney. He drives, shot up, floater, got it. Stone Delaney answers. Tigers won earlier. They'll play tomorrow at Sterling Tigers will play at 3 in the championship against the winner of this game tonight. Drive by Garcia outside. Leachman going to launch a three again. That time a little long. Rebound off to the Sun Devils, and they'll bring it right to left. Bullock will bring it across half court. He's got Nico Guzman on him. Bring it to the near side. Delaney going to pass it in to the inside to Casey. Tries to turn it around, back outside. Nice give and go. They can't get it, and they throw it back out and reset. Sun Devils will reset top of the key. Come out to Delaney at the top of the key. He'll drive the far side, then come back out on the far edge. Spin move on the inside. Should have been a travel, no call. They hand it off to Matt Wells. Wells gets it near side. Drive down the lane by Will Bullock. Shut off by Leachman. It'll go off of the Sun Devils, out of bounds. It'll be Beet Digger basketball. 3-2. The Beet Diggers on top. Brush up on top here. Nico Guzman will bring it across for the Beet Diggers. Go to the far side to Garcia. Looking to come to the near side. He'll hand it off to Micaiah Rocha. Back to Garcia on the far elbow. Pass inside. Leachman, spin move. He gets tied up down low. Strong enough to get it away. And gets it outside. Shot on the way. No good from Kyle Rosenbrock. And the rebound ripped down by the Sun Devils. Bringing it across, Will Bullock comes to the near side, swings it to Delaney on the near elbow. He'll dribble it back to the top of the key. Looking for some help, hands it off to Will Bullock, and they'll reset. Bullock top of the key. He's got Nico on him. Come to the near side. On the near side, Rob Casey drives, now stops, hands it off to Delaney. The Beet Diggers switch it up on the far side. Drive, shot up, and good. Great drive on the far side by Max Melman. He gets his first two, and the lead for the first time today will be Kent Denver's 4-3 over the Beet Diggers. Garcia drives the near side lane, then stops. Gets it knocked out of his hand, and it'll go the other way. 2-on-2. Going to drive past Garcia. Shot up and good. Melman has 2 buckets in a row. 6-3, the lead for the Sun Devils as Kent Denver comes out the higher seed tonight. They've got their home whites on. Garcia out top of the key, trying to find the cutter. Nice pass to Rosenbrock. Shot up, no good on the inside. Looked like he was hit from behind, but no call. Kent Denver on the run, coming down right to left. Stop in the lane, going to pass it far side. Stolen on the far side by Micaiah Rocha. He gets it ahead. Guzman, good. Nico Guzman on the layup. 6-5, a 1-point lead for the Sun Devils. Beet Diggers pick them up at half court. Man-to-man. Guzman on the outside against Bullock. They'll go to the far side on the edge to Max Melman. Back to the top to Casey. Casey will hand it off and get it back to Delaney, top of the key. He's got Rosenbrock on him. Now to the near edge, Max Melman. Rocha on him. They're playing nice, tight man-to-man defense are the Beat Diggers. Pass will come all the way. That's going to be an over and back call. Nobody touched it. And a turnover against Kent Denver will turn the ball over to the Beat Diggers at about half court, just past half court. Checking it in will be Garcia. Coming in the near side, Rosenbrock swings it back across, hands it off to Rocha. Now to Garcia. Garcia between his legs twice, now pulls up, 10-footer, got it! Nice shot by Austin Garcia, and the Beat Diggers back on top, 7-6. Winner of this game will face the Sterling Tigers tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the win in the regional round. The winner tonight goes into the Sweet 16. Nice post up inside, and Leachman with the blocker. They're going to call a jump ball. They are. What a great job on the inside. Number 21, Noah Leachman with the ball, the hand on top of the ball, and they call the held ball. Possession arrow over to the Beat Diggers. Leachman plays very tough on the inside. He's averaging 13 points a game for the Beat Diggers. 2:48 on the clock here in the first quarter. Beat Diggers up 7-6. Hands off. Rocha going to drive the lane. Stop. Pop it outside to Leachman. He turns, spins. Little baby hook. Got it. Nice shot by Noah Leachman. He's got 5. And it's a 3-point lead for the Beat Diggers, 9-6. Delaney drive. Should have been a travel. Did they get it? They sure did. Nice call on the official down low. Stone Delaney with the travel. And the turnover back to the Diggers. Brushed up by 3 and trying to extend with 2:21 left here in the first quarter. We had a little trouble getting into things here, getting things connected. They're going to call a travel on the far side against Rocha, and it'll go back the other way. The starting lineup's brought by Cargill Beef tonight. We'll have those here as we can go along. Starting lineup for the Beat Diggers tonight. Nico Guzman, Micaiah Rocha, Austin Garcia, Noah Leachman, and Kyle Rosenbrock. Rob Casey going to find the little 8-footer. And a 1-point lead for Bryce, bringing it across. Garcia between the legs twice, top of the key. Going to stop, come near side to Nico Guzman on the elbow. Nice cut down the lane. Rocha stops it and brings it back out. Open. Guzman, 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Sun Devils. They'll go the other way quickly across half court, get it to Delaney on the near side. Tries to shake and bake. Garcia can't. Now comes across the screen to the near side, knocked away and stolen by Garcia. He'll bring it the other way for the Beat Diggers. Quickly trying to get across half court. Shake and bake between the legs. Now stops. Nice on a cutting Rosenbrock. Got it. Nice give and go over to Rosenbrock down the lane. Kyle Rosenbrock with the score. Give the assist to Austin Garcia. Top of the key. Try to get it inside. Nice job. Knocked away by Garcia over to Rocha. He's going to drive and get fouled. He's going to throw up the shot. They're going to call it on the ground. So it'll be Beat Diggers ball at the free throw line extended. Checking in for the Beat Diggers, number 14, Eric Barfus. Coming out for just a second, I'm sure it will be Noah Leachman. Also Rosenbrock coming in, as checking in is Ryan Dunker for Brush. Diggers will have it underneath their basket, checking it in. Looking for the quick pass, come to the outside. Rocha being hassled, hands it off to Barfus, and they'll reset top of the key, far side to Garcia on the elbow. Between the legs, he's got Max Melman on him. Backs away and cans the 3. Does Austin Garcia. He's got 5 points here in the first quarter, and a 6-point lead for the Diggers with 42 seconds left here in the first. Drive going to come down. Shot up, no good. Rebound brought down and blocked away by Barfus. Picked up again on the inside. Nice play by Matt Wells to stay with that. Got the offensive board, and it's 16-8. The Beat Diggers up, or 16-10. The Beat Diggers up by 6. And a foul going to be called on Kent Denver. That'll be on number 3, Nikolai Arnold. That'll be his first. It'll be the third team foul on the Sun Devils. Into the brush, Beat Diggers with 20 seconds. Nico Guzman still on the wrong side of half court. Now breaks the timeline. Down low to Barfus on the far edge. He drives down the middle. Gets stopped. Swing it to the far side. Back near side. Rocha for three from the edge. No good. Rebound fought for inside. 4 seconds on the clock. Trying to get it down quickly. Are the Sun Devils going to launch one from half court? It'll count if it goes. It does not. The Brush Beat Diggers will go to the second quarter with a 14-10 lead, and we'll be back right here on 1010 KSIR. We're back here at Wally Post Gymnasium. The Sterling Tigers won earlier tonight. The Lady Tigers from Sterling won earlier today. They'll be playing Lamar tomorrow. The question is, who's going to be playing the Sterling boys tomorrow? Will it be Brush or will it be Kent Denver? The tip-off tonight was brought to you by Buildings by Design. Building by Design has experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve, but building is starting. You build your project right. Start with Buildings by Design. The Kent Denver Sun Devils will have the ball to start the second quarter. They trail by 4. Drive to the free throw line. Shot up and good by Nikolai Arnold. And it cuts the lead to 2. Beat Diggers up by 2, bringing the ball down. They'll get it near side to Garcia at the elbow. He's going to drive, stop, go far side on the skip past Guzman, now down low. Barfus will hand it off. Rocha come back out to Barfus. He'll drive the lane back out to the top of the key. Nico Guzman will reset. He's got 2 on him, kind of trap him out there. He'll go to the far side to Dunker. Dunker going to go down low. Almost should have been a foul there, no call. And the ball going to come out. Garcia will have it on the near elbow. Now they'll call the foul. Should have been earlier. Nikolai Arnold will pick up his second. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Sun Devils. Beat Diggers will have Rosenbrock and Leachman back in the game. Nico Guzman going to get a quick break along with Rocha. Garcia will check it in almost at half court. Throw it into Dunker in the backcourt. Dunker will bring it up to the half court line. They're going to try and trap it. Come near side to Garcia. Nice pass into Barfus off. Nice movement. Great play on the inside. Kyle Rosenbrock gets the layup. Great movement by the Beat Diggers. 16-12, a 4-point lead for Brush. Just under 7 minutes left here in the first half. Brush up 16-12. Ball far side. Kent Denver trying to get it inside, but the Beat Diggers are doing a great job, especially Leachman in on the inside there as he's manning up against the big guy, Matt Wells. They're about the same size in there. Ball going to come in. There's going to be a foul called on the drive on the ground. Let's see who they got here. I think they got Eric Barfus. They did. That's going to be his first. That'll be the first team foul on the Beat Diggers. Ball checked in from the backside. Delaney going to launch a 3 from the edge. Got it. Stone Delaney has 5 points. And it's quickly only a 1-point lead for the Beat Diggers with 6:30 left. Pass into Rosenbach. Back out to Leachman. Down the lane. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. No, they got a jump ball on this side. They didn't call the foul. They called a jump ball. The ref down low had a foul, but the ref right there called a jump ball, and it'll be alternating possession to the Beat Diggers. Nice pass inside to Leachman. He's going to get the hoop and the harm. He goes to the line. Leachman going to pick up the bucket, and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play is a nice pass on the inbounds coming in from Dunker right at the hole. Foul going to be called on Max Melman. That'll be his first, team's 5th. Free throw on the way, no good, tipped around, almost, Rosenbrock almost got it. Delaney going to pick it up, going to come all the way down, swings it on the outside, 3-ball launched from the edge, no good, rebound fought for on the inside, and they're going to call a foul on Dunker, I believe, or they're going to say he was out of bounds. No, they're going to say that the Sun Devils came down out of bounds. It'll be Brush basketball. 6:16 left here in the second. Beat Diggers up by 3. Shot, 3-ball from the edge, got it. Garcia hits another one. 8 points for Garcia, and it's a 6-point lead for the Brush Beat Diggers. Goes to Delaney on the far elbow. Looks now back out to the top. Going to swing it to the near side. Delaney looking for it. Got it back. Now swing it to the near side to Max Melman. Melman going to back it out. They'll get ready again and now bring it to the near side. Drive down low, back out to Melman. He's on the near edge. He's going to drive the lane, pass it off to the far side. 3-ball launched. Good from Will Bullock, his first points of the game. Back to a 3-point lead for the Beat Diggers. Bring it down near side to Rosenbrock. Skip pass far side to Garcia on the elbow. Between the legs, launches another arcing three. No good. Should have been a foul. No call. He got knocked down. They said no call. They're come the other way. Shot from Delaney from the edge. No good. Rebound pulled down by Leachman. And the Beat Diggers looking to run. Pass ahead going to be stolen by Delaney. Barfus was open, but Delaney too quick. He'll bring it back right to left for the Sun Devils. Throws it down, gets it back now. Delaney on the far elbow, behind his back. He thought about the three, now pulls it back out to the top to Bullock at the top of the key. Bullock will reset the offense. Beat Diggers in basically a man-to-man defense. Could be considered a matchup 2-3, but they're really playing a man-to-man. Delaney going to launch one top of the key, no good. Rebound pulled down on the outside. Ripped down by Ryan Dunkert. He'll get it to Garcia. Quick pass underneath. Back out to Barfus. Should have been a foul, as going up and catching that was Rosenbrock. Now a steal on the pass across, going the other way. Are the Sun Devils shot up, blocked on the edge, and then they're going to call Leachman for a travel. Nice block by Barfus on the far side. Leachman got the ball and tried to throw it and saw it wasn't open and kind of had a stutter step. And now a timeout called by Kent Denver, a full timeout as they trail 21-18 with 4:09 left here in the first half. And a full timeout for the Sun Devils. Looking at our sponsors here, the Brush Beat Diggers timeouts brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Let the State Farm Insurance of Greg Mullen and Brush help you find the best policy to fit your life. Whether that's home, auto, life, or health, State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call at 842-4555. MMI International also sponsors our Brush Beat Diggers Sports. Your operation deserves the best when buying a mixer or feeder truck. Compared to MMI design, craftsmanship, and service, they continually outperform their competitors, hands down, and they aren't afraid to stand behind their product. Give them a call at 842-5161. The Beat Diggers with a 3-point lead, 4:09 on the clock. And that look at the clock brought to you by B&B Appliance. When you're shopping for new appliances, shop at the best store in Fort Morgan. That's B&B Appliance, carrying a full, complete line of Whirlpool appliances. They'll help you find the perfect fit for you. B&B Appliance in downtown Fort Morgan. Out of the timeout, it'll be Kent Denver basketball underneath their basket with 4:09 out on the clock, and the Beat Diggers up by 3. Swing it to the outside, Delaney, top of the key. He walked, no call, into the free throw line. Back out to the top to Wells, and they'll swing it. And a travel called on Wells. He switched his pivot feet. Good call by the official. 4:02 left on the clock here in the first half. Kind of a low-scoring first half. Beat Diggers on top by 3. The winner here will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow against the Sterling Tigers in the championship of this regional round. The Sweet 16 decided today, and the Grade 8s decided tomorrow. A travel called on Rocha underneath. Somebody got the hand on the ball, and it caused him to stutter step. They're going to give a travel back the other way. They'll bring it on to the outside to Kent Denver. Swing it to the near side. It's Nowak into the first time for the Kent Denver Sun Devils, and they're going to call a hand check on, I think they're going to call that on Kyle Rosenbrock. It is his first. That'll be the third team foul, or no, only the second team foul on the Beat Diggers. Kent Denver will check it in. Nowak down on the baseline into Delaney on the far elbow. Looking to drive. He does down the lane. Tries to pass it off to Wells. Wells not ready for it. Wells built a lot like Leachman, if you know the Beat Diggers. Kind of looked like a tight end. And Wells was not ready for that pass, off his hands and out of bounds. It'll be Beat Digger basketball with 3:27 left here in the game, in the first half. Brush by 3. Rocha going to go. Nico Guzman on the far elbow, back on the top. They swing it to the near side to Dunker. Now inside Rosenbrock. Nice move. Turn around, back out. Leachman goes up hard, and it's blocked by Wells. What a great job by Wells to go straight up. Leachman went strong, and that's an offensive foul. Good call as Delaney dropped his shoulder into the defender, and they're going to call the offensive foul on Delaney. That'll be his first, the sixth team foul on the Sun Devils. Rocha quickly down near side. Down in the corner and out. They're going to say it was knocked away. It'll be Beat Digger basketball. Ryan Dunker going to come out. Coming in for Dunker will be Garcia. You got Guzman, Garcia, Rocha, Rosenbrock, and Leachman on the floor right now for the Beat Diggers. Long pass all the way out. Rosenbrock going to control it and hand it off to Rocha down the far side. Micaiah Rocha going to back it out and give it off to Guzman. Guzman going to come to the top of the key. Drives, floater from 8. Good. Garcia has got 10 points tonight. Throw to the near side. 3 ball on the way from Melman, and he counters. Max Melman's got the 3. Melman's got 7. 2-point lead for Brush. 23-21 with 2:22 left in the half. Drive by Garcia behind the back into the middle. Going to throw it out. Leachman going to shoot the 18-footer. No good. Rebound pulled down on the inside by Garcia. He's going to pull away now. Drive goes to the other side, and they're going to call Garcia for an offensive foul. Didn't agree with that one. So Garcia will pick up the foul. That's his first, team's third. 23-21. Kent Denver with a chance to tie it here. Throw the ball into Bullock, and Bullock will have Rocha on him as they come across half court. Bullock will hand it off on the far side to Arnold. Arnold backs it out, hands it off to Delaney, and Bullock. Delaney going to drive, and Leachman says, not in my house. Leachman with a huge block. Rocha brings it down, far side. Garcia drives. 8-footing floater, in and out. Rebound going to be pulled down by the Sun Devils. That was a beautiful block by Leachman. Too bad the Beat Diggers couldn't finalize on this end. Shot at the other, and Leachman to the big rebound. Gets it off to Garcia, now far side to Rocha. Rocha bring it down the far side. He has Delaney on him. Going to stop. Go to Leachman, down on the block. He's going to drive on Wells. Comes in, little 10-footer floater. Got it. Noah Leachman has all the skills he's going to need at the next level. He just needs to refine them. He's got the size. He's got the outside shot, the inside moves. He's just got to refine some things, and he can definitely play at the next level. Delaney on the outside, going to swing it to the middle, and a elbow going to be called against, I believe, Will Bullock. We'll see here when they get this cleared. Yep, Will Bullock going to be called for the offensive, basically an arm bar. Team's seventh. It was a offensive, so it's not going to be a 1-and-1. It was an offensive. Yep. So it was a team control. They don't shoot the 1-and-1. It'll be going the other way. 1:01 on the clock. Brush will check it in. They've got the 4-point lead with a minute left in the half, 25-21. Like to get another one right before half here and go in with some momentum and a 6-point lead. Leachman on the outside, going to drive, get stopped by Wells. He's going to bring it back out between his legs. Now stops and pops the 12-footer. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Sun Devils, and they'll bring it across half court. Nikolai Arnold to the near side. He'll go back across to Bullock. They'll play catch. Now comes to the near side. Guzman almost got the steal. He's got Melman going to go down to the baseline and back out to the top. There was a walk, no call. That was done, and then the shot on the outside, no good. Leachman with a big rebound. 19 seconds on the clock. Time for one last shot here. 25-21. 4-point lead for Brush. Would love to see a shot right here and go into halftime with a big momentum boost and a 6-point lead. 5 seconds for Garcia, going to drive it. Now shoot the three-pointer. No good. And that's the first half. The Brush Beat Diggers will go into the locker room ahead 25-21, and we'll be back to talk about this first half right after this on your station for Brush Sports 1010 KSIR. Welcome back. We're here for the last game of the day at Wally Post Gymnasium. It is going to be the Kent Denver Sun Devils and the Brush Beat Diggers battling it out for the last 16 minutes of this second half to find out who's going to move on to tomorrow. Our improvement section here brought to you by Morgan Federal Bank, a bank that's committed to their community and keeping banking simple. When you need banking advice, stop by and see one of their loan officers Monday through Friday at 321 Ensign. That's Morgan Federal Bank. Morgan Federal Bank. There is a difference. Also, halftime brought to you by Ehrlich Toyota East. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East in Fort Morgan will fit you into the car or truck of your choice. Serving all of Northeast Colorado, that's Ehrlich Toyota East. Well, the Brush Beat Diggers, what they need to do in the second half, a lot of the same that they did in the first half. Played some pretty good defense on the inside, kept the ball swinging around the outside. If there's anything, they may need to increase a little bit on their shooting percentage from the outside. Other than that, the Beat Diggers have led by 4 after 1 and led by 4 at halftime. If they lead by 4 at the end of this next half, it won't matter. They'll be moving on. Second half coming up here, the third quarter, brought to you by Morgan Community College. Find out why Morgan Community College is the best choice for higher education. Visit MCC online at www.morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. MCC here to help your image, your possibilities, to believe in yourself and achieve your goals. The Sun Devils from Kent Denver will have the ball to start things out here in the third quarter. They'll be going left to right on your radio dial. Brush will be going right to left, and we're getting things started. Trying to check it in from the far side. Finally get into the backcourt to Delaney, and he'll bring it across. He'll hand it off to Bullock. Will Bullock has Nico Guzman on him. They bring it across now to cross the top. They get it to Rob Casey. The ball tipped away by Leachman and picked up on the far side by Garcia. He's going to bring it down. Comes to the near side to Nico Guzman on the elbow. Down low to Rosenbrock. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane. Nice drop step. Then comes back up. Wide open Guzman drives down the lane back to Rosenbrock. He's going to come to the middle and hand it off. Rocha drives. He should have been fouled. Yep, I'm saying. He got into the land of the Giants, but he got hacked. And so Micaiah Rocha will go to the line for 2. Let's see who they got the foul on. For Kent Denver, that'll be on Rob Casey, and that'll be his third. First foul on the Sun Devils here in the second half. Rocha, the lefty, first free throw is no good. He'll have one more. Rocha averaging 4 points a game for the Beat Diggers. Shot up, missed them both. That's unusual. Bring it down. They'll hand it off to Laney on the near elbow. He's going to drive back to the top of the key, picks up his dribble, comes near side to Matt Wells. Knocked away and stolen by Nico Guzman. Nico going to spin, move down the lane, floater, 8-footer off the bank, no good. Rebound fought for on the inside, pulled down, and a held ball called. Rocha and Bullock in there, and the change of possession arrow over to Brush. Bond going to go down on the inside. Rosenbrock brings it out to Rocha. Rocha on the near side. Delaney on him. Quick pass into Leachman and a foul as it came into Leachman. The push on the inside on Matt Wells. Wells will pick up the foul. That's the first on Wells. Team's second. 6:55 left here in the third. Beat Diggers up by 4 still, 25-21. Rosenbrock will have it at the top of the key. He's going to hand it off on the far side to Guzman. He'll wait for Cutters to come through and then dribbles back to the top and comes to Rosenbrock. They'll play catch across the top of the key. Now Garcia comes in, drives the lane, gets in, back out. Leachman thought about the shot at the free throw line. Now backs it out, gives it to Guzman. They're looking for Cutters. Come to the near side to Rosenbrock on the elbow on the near side. He's going to dribble back towards the middle. Thought about taking it in and then brought it back out to Garcia, top of the key. Garcia going to go between his legs, back and forth. Now the pass inside tipped off of Wells and out of bounds. It'll be Brush basketball. Part of this third quarter brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan, Northeast Colorado local owned savings and loan locations in Morgan, Sterling, and Brush. Pass going to come all the way out top to Leachman, almost at half court, and he'll bring it in on Wells. Leachman much faster than Wells. Wells a big body, but Leachman appears to be more athletic. He's going to drive the shot in, and they're going to call a foul. I don't know if they call it on the shot or on the ground. Nope, they're going to give Leachman 2 shots. They call the foul on 21 of Green. I was just saying, Matt Wells, that Leachman had, I think, the speed and coordination a little edge, and he showed it right there, breezing by Wells and then got fouled. He'll have 2 free throws. First one up, no good. That's another thing that the Beat Diggers need to improve on here is some free throw shooting in the second half. Still leading by 4 with 6:10 on the clock. Shot up good. Leachman makes one of them count. He's got 10 points on the game. Bullock will bring it down. He's got Guzman on him. Gets it across half court. Now Garcia will pick him up. Comes to the near side. They get it down to Melman. Melman going to drive, gets stopped, goes far side to Bullock. Thought about the 3, now pulls it down. Melman going to take the 3, top of the key. Got it. Max Melman, his second three-pointer. He's got 10 points for the Sun Devils, and it's a 2-point lead, 26-24. The Brush Beat Diggers on top by 2 with 5:39 left in the third. Pass comes in. Rocha drives, then comes up, and that's going to be a held ball. As he went up, Wells capped the ball with his hand, and the alternating possession arrow will go over to the Beat Diggers. Bullock will come down with Guzman on him, and Guzman going to be called for the push. First foul on Guzman, the first foul on the Beat Diggers here in the second half. Part of our third quarter coverage of Brush Beat Digger basketball is brought to you in part by Central Auto Parts. You need your vehicle and farm equipment to be in top shape, so make sure you take care of them by purchasing the best quality parts at great prices at your local Napa store right in Fort Morgan. That's Central Auto Parts. Bullock will bring it across half court. He gets stopped by Guzman, and now the foul going to be called, I think, on Guzman. Getting a little chippy out here. Bullock is having a hard time. I'm not sure why, but he's a little hot. Bullock and Guzman pushing off against each other inside. They're going to call the foul on Guzman. It'll be his second. Second team foul on the Beat Diggers. They're going to pull Guzman out for his second. They bring in, drive by Delaney. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. They called the foul, I believe, on Rocha. They did. Nakia Rocha will pick up his first personal. It's the third team foul, and at the line for 2 is Delaney. Stone Delaney's first free throw is way off the mark. He'll have one more. 26-24, Brush on top by 2. Second free throw is up and good. A 1-point lead for the Beat Diggers. Coming in for the Sun Devils. One of the millions that they have. They could only bring 12. They had millions on the roster. Coming in, number 11, Oliver Jack. Shot going to come across. Nice pass into Leachman. He takes it in. Capped by Wells. And down on, they didn't call the jump ball. A ball down on the ground, and they're going to bring it back this near side. Ball going to come out to the top. Nakia Arnold, he's going to drive, and they're going to call a blocking foul down low. I think they got Ryan Dunker. Let's see. Yes, they did. Ryan going to pick up his fourth team foul on Brush. 4:40 left here in the third quarter, and the Beat Diggers up by 1. Winner moves on tomorrow. Loser goes home. Drive by Delaney, up and good. Nice stutter step, and Stone Delaney gets the deuce. Ball brought down by Garcia, going to go to the far side. Sun Devils up by 1, and a foul going to be called on Delaney on the push-off as Nico Guzman, that was Rocha going down the lane. Coming in for Wells will be number 4, Rob Casey. Casey averaging 8.8 points a game for the Sun Devils this year. Pass going to come in to Garcia down on the corner in the baseline. He's going to come across the key, tries to throw it, gets it knocked away. The steal will go, and the pass up to Delaney trying to come in for the jam. He gets the layup. He did not get the jam, but he did get the layup. 9 points for Delaney and a 3-point lead for the Sun Devils. Shot up, going to be a 2-shot foul, I believe. So Garcia will go to the line for 2. They got Melman on the foul, his second, 5th-team foul on the Kent Denver Sun Devils. So 2 shots for Garcia at the line. Austin steps in. He's averaging 13.3 for the Beat Diggers, and he makes the first. He's got 11 on the game tonight. Grayson Simmons checking in for the first time tonight for the Beat Diggers. Also back in the game is Leachman. Barfus on the line as well. Free throw no good, and Delaney will pick it up. Beat Diggers trailing by 2, 29-27. Delaney out there showing off his prowess, and the 3-ball launched up from way downtown by the Sun Devils, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Barfus. He'll hand it off to Garcia, who'll bring it across half court. Garcia going to drive the lane. He's going to stop. The foul is on the ground. They're going to call the foul on Melman, and that'll be his third. Checking back in for Melman, coming off the bench, will be Will Bullock. It's the 6th foul on the Sun Devils, so the rest of this game, the Beat Diggers will be in the bonus. Ball underneath. Getting ready to check it in is Dunker. Going to be knocked off of a Sun Devil out of bounds. It will remain Beat Digger basketball. They'll throw it deep out to the top to Simmons, and he'll bring it down inside to Garcia on the far elbow. Garcia looking on the inside, trying to find the post on the inside. He's going to drive a little 8-footer, no good. Rebound fought for on the inside and pulled down by the Sun Devils. They'll come left to right. They'll hand it off to Delaney on the far elbow. He's going to drive down the lane, shot up, good. Delaney going to be hard to stop. Stone Delaney just too quick. He's got 11 now, and it's a 4-point lead, the biggest lead of the game for the Sun Devils, as they lead 31-27 with 2:53 left here in the third. Pass back out to Garcia, wide open 3. He's pushed down, no call. And the ball off the back of the rim, rebound pulled down by the Sun Devils. They'll run, go to Delaney, far side 3-ball on the way, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Dunker. Dunker will bring it across half court. He'll shake and bake, drive down the lane, back out to Garcia. Garcia going to come down. He gets stopped. Now going to come down. And a foul going to be called on Will Bullock, I believe. Foul is on Bullock. That's his second. But it is a 1-and-1 situation for the Beat Diggers the rest of the game. Wells will check back in. So will Rosenbrock for the Beat Diggers. Leachman going to come out along with Simmons. So it'll be a 1-and-1 for Garcia. At the line, his shot up. Good. $12 points for Austin Garcia as he gets ready for another free throw. Cuts it down to a 3-point lead, 31-28. Trying to get it to 2 points here. Garcia's free throw, good. 3 for 3 for the line for Garcia. 2-point lead for the Sun Devils with 2:24 left here in the third. They'll bring it across, get it down now, back on the outside. Bullock to the near side, driving across is Arnold. Back to Bullock, now going to come into the middle. Just a give and go shot, 3-pointer on the way, no good. Nice board on the inside by Rosenbrock. He'll get it off to Rocha, and they want to run. Bring it to the other end. Rocha gets stopped. Now looking for the cutter. Skip pass to the far side. Drive by Garcia. He's going to throw down low. Nice pass inside. Barfus gets hammered by 3 Sun Devils, and he'll go to the line for 2. I don't know who they got the foul on. Foul going to be, so Oliver Jack picks up the foul, number 11, and that's his first. It's the 8th team foul. First free throw up from Barfus, no good. Nico Guzman going to check back in the game. He'll come in for Garcia. And one more for Barfus. Shot up, good. Eric Barfus with the free throw. 1 point lead for the Sun Devils as they bring it down here with 1:49 left here in the third. Part of this third quarter brought to you by Northeastern. Live in your world, but learn in ours. To find out all the classes online, go to northeastern.edu. And they will help you out. That's www.njc.edu. Delaney going to drive. The shot going to be up. The foul going to be called on the ground, I believe. So there will be no shot. Ball underneath. Foul going to be called on Barfus. That's his second. Team's 5th. Ball underneath. Nikolai Arnold will check it in for Kent Denver. Kent Denver coming into as an 11 seed. Brush coming in as a 22 seed. Knocked away by Guzman. He's going to steal it and get it back. Nope. Knocked it right to Will Bullock. The pass inside. The shot up by Oliver Jack. No good, but there's a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Barfus has picked up 3 fouls in the last 3 minutes. Guzman will check back into the game. At the line to shoot 2 will be Oliver Jack. First free throw on the way from Jack is good. His first point. And it pushes the Sun Devil lead to 2 at 32-30. Rocha and Barfus come out. Checking back in, Leachman and Garcia on the floor along with Kyle Rosenbrock and Ryan Dunker and Nico Guzman. Free throw no good on the second, and a 2-point lead for Kent Denver. Dunker will bring it across half court as he sets the offense. Kind of a triangle offense setup. Going to go to the middle. Back outside. Garcia open for 3. Bingo! Austin Garcia. He's got 3 trays tonight, and it puts the Bush Beat Diggers back on top, 33-32. 1 minute left in the third. Diggers have led at the end of the first quarter into the second quarter, and they hold on here. They'll be in the lead in the third quarter. Delaney shot no good. Back on the ground. Delaney tips it across, gets it to Jack. Dunker back out now on him. Jack shot no good. Ball going to go out of bounds. No, nice save by Jack. Shot by Delaney. Swatted away by Leachman. They're going to get ahead of the Guzman. They got 2-on-1. Guzman shot no good and no foul. They're going to say that the ball will remain Brush basketball. Should have been a foul. No call. But it will be Brush basketball with 30 seconds. They're looking for the inside cut. Got it right to Rosenbrock. Shot up and good. Kyle Rosenbrock has 6, and it's a 3-point lead for the Diggers. 22 seconds on the clock. They've led by 4 at the end of the first 2 quarters. 3 ball, though, is not going to help it. Nice 3 by Nikolai Arnold. And it's a tied game at 35 apiece with 9 seconds left in the third. Pass into Leachman, back outside. Drive and a foul. Garcia had a nice crossover move, and he was fouled. He's going to go to the line. Will Bullock gets the foul, his third. And with 3.7 ticks on the clock, Delaney's going to come out and checking in for him. One and one now for the Beat Diggers. Free throw no good. Rebound pulled down by the Sun Devils. And that's the way the quarter's going to end. We're tied at 35 going into the final 8 minutes. The winner moves on. The loser goes home. We'll be back to talk about this quarter and move on to the fourth right after this. 35-35, and you're home for Brush Sports 1010 KSIR. 8 minutes left in the Brush Beat Diggers round of 32 game. They're tied at 35, and they'll have the ball to start things off. We got a final 8 minutes to see who moves on. Beat Diggers will bring it down. Garcia, 3-ball, corner, no good. Rebound brought down by Wells on the inside. Sun Devils will bring it down this fourth quarter. Brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance locations in Brush and Morgan to serve you for all your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. Hand off to Delaney on the near side, back out to the top to Bullock. He's got Nico Guzman on him. Come to the near side, hand it off on the near side to Melman. Off to Delaney. They play a little catch across the top of the key. Going to drive now on Garcia. Delaney got it. Delaney, you're going to have a hard time stopping him. $14 points for Delaney. 2-point lead for the Sun Devils. Come to the near side. Leachman on the elbow. Going to drive into the free throw lane now. Back out top to Garcia. Looking for the cut down. Garcia going to hit the three. No, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Wells. 2 Garcia threes, 2 misses, and a chance for the Sun Devils to go up by 4. Drive down the lane over Leachman, no good. Rebound by Garcia on the far side. He'll bring it down the middle. Drive floater from 8. Got it. Austin Garcia. 18 points for Garcia here in the game. We're tied at 37. It's going to come down to the final 6:29. Delaney on the outside, rotates it over to the far side to Rob Casey. Back near side, Melman, 3, good! Max Melman hits his third tray of the night and puts the Sun Devils back on top by 3, 40-37. Rosenbrock will hand it off to Rocha, top of the key. Rocha shake and bake down the lane. Gets Delaney off of him. Shot, foul, and the bucket is good. Nice shot by Rocha. He got fouled by Delaney, and he's kept going up. Rocha makes the bucket. They'll count it. Foul going to be called on Delaney. That's his third. So the old-fashioned three-point play. Rocha misses the free throw. So the Beat Diggers will remain down by 1, 40-39. Just under 6 minutes left in this region game to find out who's going to move on to the regional championship tomorrow. Delaney down the lane, passes it off, far side, shot up and good. Rob Casey gets his 4th point of the game. 3-point lead for the Sun Devils. Kent Denver backs into that zone, brings it across Garcia. Shake and bake down the lane, going to stop, little 8-foot floater, got it again. Austin Garcia heating up. 1-point lead for Kent Denver as they bring it down. Bullock will come across half court with Garcia on him. Far side Delaney. They'll play catch across the top of the key. Now Delaney drives down the lane. Shot up. Blocked away by Leachman, but picked up on the ground and a foul called. We'll have a 1-and-1 by Rob Casey. I don't know who they got. I think they got Leachman on the foul. Noah Leachman going to pick up his first, but that's the 7th team foul. So both teams in the bonus the rest of the way here. 1-and-1 right now for Kent Denver. The Brush Beat Diggers will be in the double bonus the rest of the game. 1-point lead for the Sun Devils. Casey has a chance to increase that. Doesn't make it. Guzman with a rebound. Nico brings it across half court. Looking for players to clear. Now he's going to set it. He's going to drive down now. Stop, pulls it back out. Hands it off to Rocha. Micaiah Rocha going to bring back to Guzman on the elbow. Now Guzman drives, gets hand checked, and comes back out to the top. Skip pass to Rocha on the far side. Down low on the inside. Leachman back to Rosenbrock, and he's going to be fouled on the ground before the shot, but it's still going to be 2 shots. Double bonus, so Rosenbrock's still going to get 2 shots here. Foul will be called on Nikolai Arnold. That'll be his third. 2 shots for Rosenbrock. Kyle steps in, the right-hander up. Good. Kyle, just a great athlete. He's averaging 11.3 points for the Beat Diggers on the year. Tied at 42, chance to take the lead. Got it. 43-42. We're going to come down to the final 4:49 here in Sterling to find out who's going to move on to the regional championship tomorrow. A timeout called by Brush, a full timeout. And timeouts here on 1010 KSIR are brought to you in part by, if I can find the right thing here. Sorry, the timeouts brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance. Greg Mullen helps you to fit your best policy for your life, whether that's home, auto, life, or health. State Farm Insurance there for you and your family. Greg Mullen, 842-4555. Don't forget, High Plains Bank offers a wide variety of products, over a century of customer service at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. Corf Continental here to serve everybody in Northeast Colorado. They have super centers in Sterling, Yuma, Julesburg, Brush, and Fort Morgan. You can find them at www.corfautogroup.com. Don't forget to tune in to 1010 Preps and More weekdays from 1 to 2 on 1010 KSIR for the latest in high school sports with John Beltran. John on the road with the Lady Beat Diggers, who lost by 8, I believe, today on the road, unfortunately. John will be calling the Beat Diggers tomorrow if they make it to the final right here on 1010 KSIR. 43-42, Brush up by 1. A little full court press put on the Sun Devils. Delaney will bring it all the way down, goes coast to coast, shot up, no good. Yes, it is. It crawls over the hoop and the harm. Delaney going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. He's going to put the Sun Devils back on top by 1. Stone Delaney putting on a clinic on how to drive to the hole. Foul called on Leachman, his second. Shot up and no good, but Rosenbrock and Wells come down with the ball. The possession arrow is going to be red. White. Possession arrow is going to be Kent Denver underneath the basket. Sun Devil ball. They have a 1-point lead and 4:40 on the clock. Ball going to be triggered in way deep. Nico Guzman trying to get back there, but Bullock going to pick it up three-quarter court, brings it across the half court with Nico on him. Bullock comes to the near side, bounce pass, comes to the near side to Melman. Melman has been good. Steal from behind by Garcia. Has 2 men to beat, going to go up, shot, no good. And the rebound is going to go off and out of bounds. It'll be Beat Digger basketball. Rocha got in there and caused havoc on that rebound. And Delaney went off his leg and out of bounds. It'll be Brush ball. 4:23 left, down by 1. Garcia checks it in from the baseline. Nice pass into Rosenbrock. Up and good. Kyle Rosenbrock. He's got 10 points tonight. 1-point lead for the Beat Diggers, 45-44. Bullock brings it across. Guzman on him on the near side at the elbow. Tries to go inside to Wells. Leachman there. Leachman goes up. Nice move by Wells on the spin move. Got it. Matt Wells going to pick up his 4th point. And back on top by 1 go the Sun Devils. 46-45. Back and forth, back and forth. 3:51 on the clock. Garcia near side to Guzman at the elbow. Nico looking for the cutter on the inside. Finds Rosenbrock down on the baseline. He'll dribble it all the way back out to the top and hand it out to Guzman. Far side Leachman at the three-point line on the far edge. Inside Rocha going to turn, and the foul going to be called on the ground. If that's Delaney, that'll be his 4th. That'll be Stone Delaney's 4th. And at the line will be Micaiah Rocha for 2. First one no good. Micaiah's been averaging 4 points a game this year for the Beat Diggers. He's got 2 tonight. He'll have one more free throw here. Delaney going to come out. He's pouting. Going to go to the end of the bench. Coach says, no, come up here. I want to talk to you. Rocha will have one more. Beat Diggers by 1. Make it 2. 48-46. Defense being called for by the Brush faithful. Turnaround on the baseline. In and good by Rob Casey. And what do we got? Something's going on. Whistles were blown and the two officials are coming together. Not sure what we got. The official is over at the scoring table, and I thought we had something going on with the book. I think it should be a 1-point lead for the Sun Devils. I think it should be 48-47, but we'll see. That's what they're checking on here. I don't think that's right. They're checking it out down here. We got the assistant coach with the book over here. We've got the official over at the scoring table. Let's just flip a coin. Will they go for that? Maybe not. I don't know. Both teams going to go to their bench as they figure this out. Now all the officials are going to come over and have a chat. We're going to say that this official chat here at the scorebook is brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. During your visit out of town, stop at Stubbs Gas and Oil. You can get down and get lunch, get snacks, hunting license, fishing license, anything you need at low prices. Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. Don't forget, for scoring updates throughout the course of the rest of this year, you can get them on Twitter at B106 or on B106 Facebook page. Also, Ackley Building Center, one of the sponsors for Brush Basketball, your one-stop center for home improvement projects. Ackley Building Center, located at 1402 Mill Street in Brush, is your one-stop shop for flooring, paint, tools, appliances, and more. The official still standing there, and they haven't been able to figure it out. They've got Brush up 48-46. I don't think that's right, but we're going to figure this out because this is a very, very important game. So the way they have it on the scoreboard, they have the Beat Diggers up 48-46. I think it should be 48-47 with the, in my mind, that's what I have, 48-47 with the Sun Devils on top. Now the head coach is over at the table. Both of them talking things over with the scorebook and the officials. So they're going to get this figured out here. I think all of this just too much fun for everybody. It's a very important game here because the winner here moves on, the loser goes home. This is the playoffs. You got to get things right here. Brush Grocery Cart. You can stop, shop, save on your grocery needs, snacks for the game time enjoyment. You also pay your public service bill. You have access to Western Union. Brush Grocery Cart, 1302 West Edison, right there in Brush. Don't forget the Willow Coffee, Tea, and Smoothies. And G Sweets Bakery, your perfect combination, opens 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. And on Saturday, tomorrow morning, 7 to 4. Stop by and see them at 921 Edison in Brush today. Okay, they're going to compromise. I don't know. I'm not sure this is right. But they're going to say it's 48-48, and we're going to go on from here. I think it should be 48-47 with Brush down by 1. But they're going to compromise everybody at 48-48, and we're going to go on with 3:15 left in the game. So it's like we started the game over at the beginning of the game with a 48-48 score, 3:09 on the clock. Beat Diggers with the ball. Garcia drives. Floater, up over, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bullock on the far side. No foul called. Bullock will bring it down. Garcia going to come in from behind. He's got Wolves. Garcia pushes it ahead on the floor. They get it ahead to Nico Guzman. Nico up, reverse layup. Good! Nico Guzman. He's got 4. Nice job by Garcia on the hustle there, on the steal along with, that was Ryan Dunker. 50-48, Beat Diggers by 2. Pass going to come in the backside. Nice move on the back door to Rob Casey. He's got 8, and we're tied at 50. 2:32 on the clock. It's coming down, folks. It's a nail-biter. 2:27. Winner moves on to play Sterling tomorrow in the regional championship. Loser goes home. Gets ready for baseball and track. Ball going to go out of bounds off of Rosenbrock. He was tripped. No call. Delaney going to check back in. Stone Delaney on offense. They'll bring out Will Bullock. They're going to keep the switch on because Delaney has 4 fouls, doesn't want him out there on offense. Roach will come out on the floor. Guzman takes the seat. 50-50. The Beat Diggers in a 50-50 tie. They get full court press, blown by. Shot, three-pointer, elbow, no good. Rebound fought for inside, on the ground, picked up by Leachman. He'll get it off on the far side to Rocha, brings it across half court. Now stop, shake and bake, down low. Garcia on the far edge, inside Leachman, free throw line. No good, hung on the rim for a long time and then fell down into the arms of Rob Casey. Tied at 50 still, 1:49 on the clock. They'll bring it down on the far edge. Delaney on the edge, back out to the top of the key to Melman. Melman going to hold it with 1:42 on the clock. Tied at 50 here at Wally Post Gym. It's the regional semifinal to go to the championship tomorrow. Rosenbrock almost with a steal on Delaney. Ball on the ground and a timeout called. With the ball on the ground, almost a steal. Delaney almost lost it. They called timeout, a 30-second timeout with 1:31 on the clock. Wow. My third game of the day, and it's the best game of the day. Colorado Plains Medical Center. Accidents and illness strike day and night, and every second counts as a level 3 trauma center. Colorado Plains Medical Center is ready to handle any type of emergency. Don't forget, AC Ice proudly supports local high school sports throughout Northeast Colorado. When you need ice, don't settle for just any frozen water. Get AC Ice. You can't find it in a local grocery or convenience store near you. Find it anywhere. All across Northeast Colorado, AC Ice. 1:31 on the clock. It's like we started over at 0. We got 1:31 to decide who's going to go on to the regional semifinals. Back out top of the key, Melman. He's going to come to the near side. He's got Dunker on him. Now Garcia going to switch, go to the far side. Nico Guzman will pick up Delaney. Back out to the top of the key to Arnold. Far side. In and out of bounds. It'll be Brush basketball. Came off of Wells out of bounds. The Beat Diggers will have it. And coming in on the defensive side for Kent Denver will be number 10, Will Bullock. And checking out will be number 35, Stone Delaney. He's got 4 fouls. 1:15 on the clock. Tied score. Somebody moves on, somebody goes home. Garcia brings it across half court. He's going to stand there. Nobody going to come out on him. They're going to reset the offense. Now Garcia going to get a screen from Leachman. He doesn't take it. Comes out. He's just going to hold it. Nobody on him. I think they're going to go for the last shot here. 51 seconds. Now somebody out on him. Still too far away for the count. Garcia going to stay there. Melman now comes at him. Garcia going to drive down the lane. Little floater. He's fouled. Oh, it almost went. Almost got it to go. But Garcia's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to go on Wells. That'll be his third with 41 seconds on the clock. Garcia went strong to the hole. He was definitely fouled, and that ball went almost all the way into the basket and came back out. He'll get 2 shots here with a tied score and a chance to put the Beat Diggers on top. Garcia's first free throw, good. Garcia's 4 for 4 from the line tonight, and he puts the Beat Diggers on top 51-50. 21 points for Garcia unofficially in my scorebook. Second one on the way. You could hear a pin drop. In and out. Rebound pulled down by Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock has it on the far side, and they call a timeout. The Beat Diggers call a timeout with 36 seconds on the clock and the ball. They're up 51-50. Don't go away, folks. This is an exciting inning coming up. The Beat Diggers have a 1-point lead. They have the ball after a great hustle by Rosenbrock to get that rebound. The Beat Diggers are going to have the ball, and they're going to have 36.7 seconds on the clock and a 1-point lead. For all your banking needs throughout Colorado, locations across northeastern Colorado, it's Bank of Colorado. They are a member FDIC. And don't forget, when you're out there and you're trying to find the most comprehensive news, you can get online to the SouthPlatteSentinel.com or just get it, pick it up. Most comprehensive news, sports, and opinion from the South Platte Sentinel. We are down to the wire here, folks. 36 seconds on the clock here at Wally Post in Sterling. This is not a home game for either team. This is a neutral site for them, as the Sterling Tigers are hosting this region. The Tigers already won tonight big. They'll be playing at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Is it going to be the Beat Diggers or the Sun Devils from Kent Denver? If it's the Beat Diggers, it'll be the fourth time that Sterling and Brush has played this year. Rocha will check it in. 36.7 on the clock. 1-point lead for the Beat Diggers. Garcia will get into the backcourt. He quickly comes to the front court, and he's fouled. They'll put Garcia at the line. It'll be 2 shots. Delaney likes to run just on the court. He forgets to check in. He just wants to run in and have fun. 2-shot foul, so they'll have to wait till after the first shot. Garcia at the line with a chance to put them up by 2. Free throw on the way. In and out. He'll have one more to put them up by 2. Coming in for the Beat Diggers, checking in will be Ryan Dunker. He's going to come in for Guzman for defensive purposes. Delaney checks back in along with Nikolai Arnold on offense for the Sun Devils. Chance to make it by 2, up, good. Garcia hits the second. 52-50, Brush on top, 32 seconds. Ball brought across by Melvin. Going to get it to the near side to Delaney. Stone Delaney going to drive to the three-point line. Now down on the baseline. Drive down the lane. Back outside to Wells. Back to the top. 3 ball on the way. No good. Rebound by Wells on the inside. Shot up. No good. Fought for on the inside. Picked up. And over to Kyle Rosenbrock. He's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots with 8.8 seconds on the clock. Beat Diggers up 52-50. Kyle Rosenbrock will go to the line. The foul on Nikolai Arnold, his 4th. And a timeout called, a 30-second timeout called by the Sun Devils. Kent Denver wants to talk it over. 52-50, Brush on top, and they're going to have 2 free throws. 8.8 seconds on the clock. You know what sounds good right now? How about the Outwood Steakhouse? Home of the $8.95 dinner menu during the week, and the best prime rib on Friday and Saturday. I'm telling you what, tomorrow after the games, I may have to go check that out because it is great prime rib. So coming out of the timeout on the floor will be Rocha, Rosenbrock, Leachman. Got screened off there. Ryan Dunker and Garcia. Rosenbrock will be at the line for 2. Wells on the other side along with Rob Casey. Also out there is Melman, Delaney, and Nikolai Arnold. 2 shots for Rosenbrock. The first one ready to go. It's on its way. No good. Rosenbrock trying to make this a 3-point game, and so a 3-pointer can't beat you. It can only tie you. Kyle will step back out and have one more. 8.8 on the clock. Kyle Ruddy, right-hander shot up. Short. Rebounded. And a timeout immediately called by the Sun Devils with 7.8. They're down by 2. A 2-pointer ties it. A 3-pointer wins it for the Sun Devils. A full timeout for Kent Denver as they want to strategize on an offensive play here. The Beat Diggers trying to decide what kind of defense they're going to put on the floor. Got to think they're probably going to put some type of full-court press. And I would think if it gets by and easily, you're going to foul them and try and, it's only going to be a 1-and-1. They got fouls to give. It's not in the double bonus. They get it across half court. You foul them. They have to go to shoot the 1-and-1. The worst they can do is tie you. That 3 ball goes up from the outside. It could send you home packing. So, got to see what strategy they'll come out of half court or out of the timeout with here. 7.8 on the clock. Coming out for the Beat Diggers, Leachman, Rocha, Garcia, Guzman, and Rosenbrock. Onto the floor, Delaney, Melman, Casey, Nikolai Arnold, and Will Bullock. Full court press by the Beat Diggers. 7.8 on the clock. Rob Casey will check it in. Here we go. Hold on to your seats. Casey's got it on the inline, trying to find Delaney. Rosenbrock with great defense, going to go to half court to Melman. Melman brings it across. Garcia on him, 4 on the clock. Drive, shot up, no good. Rebound by the Brush Beat Diggers, and that's going to be the ball game. The Brush Beat Diggers are moving on, 52-50. The drive was in. He had to go over Leachman. He didn't make it. Leachman with the big rebound, and the Brush Beat Diggers are moving on to play the Sterling Tigers tomorrow at 3 o'clock. 52-50. The Brush Diggers hold on for a big win here in Sterling at the Wally Post Gymnasium. The Brush Beat Diggers shaking hands with the Kent Denver Sun Devils, and it was a great game, folks, here at the Wally Post. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and wrap things up right here. Your home for Brush Beat Digger Sports, 1010 KSIR. Well, all year I've been talking about the rivalry that is building between the Brush Beat Diggers and the Sterling Tigers. It was always Sterling and Fort Morgan when it was 4A and stuff, but now that we're down on the level with Brush and Sterling on the same playing level numbers-wise in the 3A bracket, you have got a rivalry down the road here with Brush, and it's going to get even bigger tomorrow as the Brush Beat Diggers hold off the Kent Denver Sun Devils 52-50. And they will face the Sterling Tigers tomorrow at 3 o'clock right here in the Tiger Den. The winner of that game will move on to the Grade 8, the state tournament down in Golden at the Colorado School of Mines. Both the Sterling Tigers and the Brush Beat Diggers in the Sweet 16 as they move on to tomorrow's competition. Unfortunately, the Lady Beat Diggers suffered a loss today. The Sterling girls with a big win. They will be playing Lamar tomorrow at 1 o'clock here for the championship of this region and to move on to the state tournament in Golden. What a great game tonight. And the post-game show here on Brush Beat Digger Basketball brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Home Center. They have locations in Sterling, Fort Morgan, and Brush. And we always like to talk about the fact that they can do a little bit of everything for you, whether that's farm, ranch, stuff for your house, whether that's feed for your animals, your pets. They do about everything at Mr. D's Ace Home Center. That is in Sterling, Fort Morgan, and Brush, and also the sponsor of our wrap-up show here at the end of the game tonight on 1010 KSAR. It went like this. The Beat Diggers came out and held a 14-10 lead at the end of one, 25-21 after two at halftime. Come out at the end of the third quarter, we were tied at 35, and we knew the final 8 minutes was going to be a battle. Well, it was a battle. We had some scoring issues. I'm not sure what happened down at the scoring table. It ended up that they just gave them 48 apiece, and we played on from about the 3-minute mark, and I'm not sure what happened there. But the Beat Diggers able to hold on for a 52-50 win, and they will be facing the Sterling Tigers tomorrow afternoon. For our MMI International look at the final scorebook notes. Your operation deserves the best. Trying to buy a mixer or feeder truck? Compare the MMI design, craftsmanship, and service. Call them at 842-5161. And here's our final scorebook notes. Leading scorer for the Sun Devils with 16 points was Stone Delaney. He was closely followed by nobody. That was the problem. 13, I guess, for Max Melman, pretty close. Then you had 8 for Rob Casey, 3 for Will Bullock, 1 for Oliver Jack, and 5 for Nikolai Arnold. 4 for Matt Wells. That's how the scoring worked out for the Sun Devils. On the other side of the ball, the Brush Beat Diggers were led by Austin Garcia with 22 points. 10 points for Noah Leachman, 10 for Kyle Rosenbrock, 4 for Nico Guzman, 3 for Micaiah Rocha, and 1 for Eric Barfus. That's how the scoring worked out tonight for the two teams. I got to tell you, it was an exciting game. I've seen Brush 3 times this year, so for the 4th time this season, tomorrow, Brush and Sterling will bounce off each other at 3 o'clock here in Sterling. And I got to tell you, it's been great games all year. The Tigers have played here once. They played Brush once in Brush, and then they played at UNC for the district championship. And now they'll play for the regional championship right here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Turn in to 1010 KSIR as John Beltran will be on that call, or just drive up here. It's a short drive up to Sterling. Come in, fill the stands, have a great time, get some popcorn, sit back and watch a great basketball game. If you want to watch 2, you know the old saying, we might as well play 2. Come up at 1, and on the other side of the campus here at the Tiger Den, the Sterling girls will be taking on Lamar, the Lamar Savages, for the chance to move on in the girls' side. And then move over here across the campus, across the hallway to the big gym here, and we'll have the Brush Beat Diggers and the Sterling Tigers at 3 o'clock. Well, I want to thank you. I want to thank Rose back on the board, keeping me on the straight and narrow. Sorry we had some connection problems at the beginning. Hope that didn't ruin your evening in any way. We had a great time. I had a great time doing Brush basketball tonight. I'm kind of glad that John wasn't able to come, and so I got the thrill of doing the Brush Beat Diggers. They have a great, classy squad, and it's going to be a great game tomorrow afternoon here in Sterling. So for Rose and all the cast and crew at 1010 KSIR and Northeast Colorado Broadcasting, hope you have a great weekend. I'm Michael Murphy. I'm out.